Welcome to That's Chatty with me, Paul Owen. This evening I am at the Night and Day Cafe with the Hoosiers. I'm with two of the finest musicians from the band.
Thank you. I'm Al.
Actually, that's a lie. We're actually the worst musicians in the band.
We're currently rated third and fourth out of three.
So have you guys played in Manchester? I mean, you've enjoyed some multi-platinum success over the years. I mean, then to come to Manchester and play the Night and Day Cafe, I mean, what does it mean for you guys?
Well, actually, it feels a bit of a homecoming because it was our first gig here, the Night and Day Cafe, about 7-8 years ago. So it's great to be back.
And they do great burgers.
They do indeed. Have you had a burger from it?
I didn't actually have it today. They closed before I could, but I remember how good they are. That's why we came in.
I'm impressed. So, I mean, you guys, you know, you had Trick of Life, which was a great success, which multi-platinum. I mean, you've now moved away from your original record label. I mean, what does that mean for you guys? Pushed, moved. I mean, how did it go?
You know, there were tears, many from us, weren't there? And there was shouting and some raised voices, again, from us.
But finally the bouncers pushed us out of the door.
Yeah.
We kicked and screamed, and that was it. No, but we've moved on. We're doing an independent thing now, which is good. We've got the freedom. We haven't got the cabs, but we've got the freedom.
Was you restrained by the bigger labels, though?
I think there's a point when you sign a record deal, you're then playing the commercial game, and effectively it's a business, so they want a return on their investment. And when we are unable to give them that, and you know, I think there's also a lack of labels wanting to and being willing to invest in bands for a longer period. In terms of a lot of great acts, it was their third or fourth record that they broke through. Looking at Prince Springsteen,
Prince
Blur,
Springsteen.
Prince Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen, have you just made that
amazing.
up?
He's amazing. I can't get his album.
Prince and Bruce Springsteen. I was going for.
Well, I mean, to enjoy that success and then to brave it on your own and use your own record label, though, no?
Yeah. I mean, there wasn't much choice in the matter, to be honest, but we've embraced it, and we're enjoying it more than ever, actually, now.
Because it's a big break to have from the music industry. I mean, you fall off the radar for a few months and people can forget you. And certainly in Manchester, because there's so many bands, people are thirsty for new talent. To come back to Manchester and sell out a venue, that must feel really good.
Yeah. The fact that it was packed, that really helps. And in fact, we've got this new record that we've been pouring our love into.
Yeah,
right?
the Secret Service, which you can get from our website.
thehoosiers.com.
So yeah, it's good to promote it.
So, I mean, you've had such a personal touch, though, haven't you, this time, with regard to social media, Twitter, and everything else. Has that made a difference to your fans, and that's why it's made a success tonight?
I mean, we're very aware that we're a very fan-centric operation, I suppose, because we don't have a career without them. So it would feel rude not to listen to them because they're in effect the boss.
We were going to do EPs. We were going to release a couple of EPs, but then we asked the fans online what they want, if that was okay with the bosses, and they said they'd rather have an album. We said, all right, fine.
Well, that's the strength in numbers, though, isn't it? With, I mean, the fans being in control of your music. It was like, the industry, like you said, commercially, it's a different kettle of fish, isn't it?
Yeah.
So to change that, and he said, that must feel empowering for you boys, though.
Definitely, and it's also an option that wouldn't exist to bands, say, 15 years ago. And I think usually it's around this time when bands would keel over and die. And we've kind of afforded a different luxury of having a direct contact to people that have bought into us. I think they're called fans, aren't they?
That's what they call them.
Felt weird to say it.
The key to success, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, for you boys, then, what's next? You know, you've just done a UK tour. What can we expect next from you, lads?
We are going to we've got a few meetings lined up for next month to go into too much detail.
Come on, give us a bit. Come on.
We're just to speak to our promoters and bookers and our management and just to plan the next step. And there's talk of greatest hits, which feels a bit crazy because we've only got 2.
But also Al entering the Big Brother house, which we're all very excited about.
You're all is that an exclusive? Is he just making that up?
I think he's fishing for he's dropping me in.
I figure if we start the rumour now, it'll happen, and then he'll have to go on it, and I'd love to see it.
Al, Owen, it's been an absolute pleasure. This has been That's Manchester. This has been That's Chatty. I've been Paul Owen. These have been Legends. See you soon.